Hey there, it's Tom Stevens, your resident psychotherapist, here from Reaction Therapy, again to break down the movie K-12 with Melanie Martinez. Part 2 is happening today. We saw the first part last time, and we're going to do piece by piece till we get all the way through it. I'm having a great time watching Melanie Martinez as Crybaby and her very good friend Angelita there with her. And what a story from the beginning, right? Where they were on the bus going to school, and school happened. And then they ended up in the office after the big so-called, well, not really a fight. Crybaby was like, I'm going to send you up into the sky and we'll show you who's boss. Anyway, without further ado, it's time. Melanie Martinez, K-12, Part 2. I have to see this again. Oh, okay. There's the old man there. I don't think I saw him there in the beginning. And then this same principal lady, and he had an ash mark burnout on some lady's face on the picture.
You said you're dressing as a woman now.
Yes, I'm transitioning. Look.
Transitioning? No, I can't permit you to influence the children with this ridiculous behavior. And so what? From now on, you want us to address you as...
Miss Harper, correct. The kids really connect with me. I love my job, and I'd really like to stay, but I need to be my most authentic self. I am a woman.
A woman. You hear this?
Mr. Harper, you're fired.
Oh. It's like little kids, right? Eating glue, in kindergarten or first grade, when kids would just eat glue or paste to try to see what it tasted like. And that boy's doing just what. So they're like older people, but they're playing such younger parts. I'm not sure what the principal's office or whatever that office was meeting was with Mr. Harper transitioning to Mrs. Harper, because I don't think I've seen that teacher yet. Or was she the teacher in the room? No, was not the teacher in the room before. Anyway, so they're sitting outside the office, I guess, waiting to go in. The glue.
What are those?
He forced us to take these pills. Each color is a different dosage. I'm on pink. It's the lightest dose.
Why is he forcing medication on everyone?
To control us. So we can't leave.
That's fucking disgusting.
Boy.
Sneaky, greedy, money seeking, always peeping, fucking creeping. Got it on the down low. So you think you always squeaky? What if I had told your mother her son was a cruel motherfucker? It's not just me, it's everybody who thinks that you're fucking ugly when you come and
I love her integrating this music into this movie. Like, this is a really cool rendition. Because not having heard all of Melanie's songs, the beat, the vibe, the words, the way she says them, her hair just keeps changing. It keeps being different styles each scene that we're in, I feel like. But really just kind of, I think, calling this guy out and telling him what he is and how horrible it is to treat other people, to try to change other people, to try to tell this one teacher, you know, you're out of here if you don't do it my way, you don't act my way, you don't present yourself my way, and to tell the students, take these pills because we are controlling you to keep you here and to keep you under our thumb. And she's calling it out through song and singing and the words. And I love the routine. Look at the dance that they do. Look at that dress she has.
Cruel motherfucker, it's not just me, it's everybody who thinks that you're fucking ugly when you come and hurt us just so you can get your money. First to follow the leader who's being possessed by demons. I've tried to make you listen, but you won't. It's your way, right? Killing kids all day and night, prescription pills and online fights, shooting at the angels while claiming you're the good guy. All you want is cash and hype. Fuck our dreams, and that's not right. The principle.
Talking about the principle here, the power, the control, the money you want to take, you know, you want to take us and control us. And then kind of in front of the Supreme Court, so to speak here, or the court of people who are ruling, and she's presenting her case in front of them with this song. But I think she's unapologetic with this, you know, where she is going to call them out, and I'm just going to tell you what's not right. She's done that with friends too.
Complicated, overrated, you're fixated, underrated by the separation in this place that you've created. Fuck all of your rules and guidelines. You shouldn't even be on the sidelines. Can't you see that we're all hurting? If you're not teaching, we're not learning. Excuse me, how much are you earning? I've tried to make you listen, but you won't. It's your way, right? Killing kids all day and night, prescription pills and online fights, shooting at the angels while claiming you're the good guy. All you want.
Oh, those eyes. Shooting, prescription pills, the fighting, kind of creating this environment where they stay in control. Sounds like a government thing, you know, like the way she just says this, that you're to blame for this, the way that you're creating and keeping this power. And we don't want to put up with this anymore. It's really interesting.
The angels all claiming you're the good guy. All you want is cash and hype. Fuck our dreams, and that's not right. The principle. You don't know the pain that you are causing. Yeah, your actions hurt, so do your words. The more you try to fuck us over, we will be there yelling at your front door. I've tried to make you listen, but you won't. It's your way, right?
So she made all of them vanish in there. And here come these bunnies I've seen before in other videos, which is why people said go back to the beginning. But I don't even know if this is the beginning. But the bunnies are coming in after he drank that liquid. I don't know what it was. But it's like it's either killed him or really hurt him. And they're coming in and she's devastated.
Idiots! Save him!
This seems like that song that I saw where, this is interesting, but isn't it somehow they get entertained by this entertainment, by her cranking this thing and putting this out? They're all super duper happy now. It's just a creepy school, right? All the sounds with when they turn their neck.
You pull me by my hair, so I don't go nowhere. Tell me you love me, but you treat me like I'm never there. You say the cruelest words, they break my heart. Cause I'm over here working my ass off. Why is it so hard to see? If I cut myself, I would bleed. I'm just like you, you're like me. Imperfect and human are we. Show and tell. I'm on display for all you fuckers to see.
Gosh, I'm on display for all of you to see. Show and tell. That's almost like how she feels in life. Like I'm just on display for everybody to see. And when you've got this puppet here, somebody's pulling the strings. And it's very interesting in life, you know, who is pulling your strings? Who is the one who is dictating, who's speaking your narrative, who's telling you what to do or how to act or where to be? And I really empathize with people who are entertainers like this, who are on display for everybody to see, because you can laugh at them, you can cheer them on, you can make fun of them, you can criticize them, you can do so many different things. But I think that's how she must feel a lot of times, is being on display and wanting to create art, but still being looked at and judged all the time.
I'm on display for all you fuckers to see. Show and tell. Harsh words if you don't get a pick with me. Buy and sell. Like I'm a product of society. Art don't sell unless you fucked every authority. You beg and cry for more, yet I'm on the floor. There are strangers taking pictures of me when I ask no more. It's really hard for me to say just how I feel. I'm scared that I'll get blown away like a banana peel. Why is it so hard to see? If I cut myself, I would bleed. I'm just like you, you're like me. Imperfect and human are we. Show and tell. I'm on display for all you fuckers to see. Show and tell. Harsh words if you don't get a pick with me. Buy and sell. Like I'm a product of society. Art don't sell unless you fucked every authority.
They're all just screaming, yelling, dancing, loving the entertainment. The teacher is loving being the puppeteer and making her do all the moves, which is kind of like who's controlling you. And I think that's what she's saying about the school. These teachers, the principal, all these people run and control things and aren't really here for us, aren't really here to help us. That could be also the industry that she's working in. And I feel really sad for people in her shoes because they're on display. They can't really be themselves. They can't really share their own feelings. They can't really be vulnerable, which I talk about a lot. This is the mental health side. They have to find a way to deal with that vulnerability outside. That's where therapy is really valuable, because if you feel like you can't ever really be honest and open and share your feelings and who you are as a person to other people, because you have to like show this image, then you have to find some place to be your real self, or you'll become that image. You'll resent that. And then most likely you'll start acting out. That's where all the addiction takes place. That's where the unhealthy living takes place, toxic relationships, instead of staying grounded in who she is. But I feel like she's talking about the industry that she's in, the life she's in, and she can't find any peace, and everybody's trying to pull at her and be her puppeteer.
show intense.
Notice the cut on the arm as well, you know, the self-harming piece there of her just not being able to take it, but they're all treating her as an object and laughing at her, cheering, making fun of her, doing whatever, but she is their entertainment, so she's not a real person at this point.
I'm on display for all you fuckers to see. Show intense. Harsh words if you don't get a pick with me. Right instead. Like I'm a product of society. Art don't sell unless you fucked every authority.
Oh, wow. Oh, poor thing. Oh, look at the insides. Did you see that? It's like, is that her, like her stomach in there? Like, this is gross. Boy, the arm even has the cut on it there. Oh, gosh, y'all. Just like little kids. Little snotty nose. Bringing her in to get her all fixed up. She's like, oh my goodness, no. Oh, she's better. Man, what are friends for, right? They all look alike. Like they were all at the nurse or something. The guy's sick. They're bringing her there to try to get her well. And I don't know. They were like staring at her.
Don't cut me, punch me, just let me go into the nurse's office where I float away and pale as the loose leaf paper they grow from howling out of my lungs in the snow. Yeah, I'm coughing, I'm bleeding. Band-aids won't heal it 'cause they hate me, so I'm faking all of this. So they take me home, give me that pink slip of permission. This is all, I'm tired of wishing I was stitching. Teacher, can I sit right there? This bitch behind me is cutting my hair. No, just sit
man.
down at the chalkboard you stare.
They're doing what she's singing in the song. And it, almost like I'm hearing her say, I'd rather go to the nurse's office and deal with this stuff I'm dealing with in the classroom, the way these kids are acting, the way I feel in there. Can I just get the pink slip, the permission slip to be able to get out of this classroom and go to the nurse's office where I could be safe? And they're strapped down on these gurneys in the infirmary here or whatever.
I faked up a seizure and left that in there. Yeah, I'm coughing, I'm bleeding. Band-aids won't heal it 'cause they hate me, so I'm faking all of this. So they take me home, give me that pink slip of permission.
They're gone.
This is all, I'm tired of wishing
Oh, boy.
I was stitching.
Dang. And those bunnies are like ultimate control, like the ultimate fixers or shooting the drugs up, or almost like they're the master controllers of everything, whoever they represent. And she was wanting out of there. And then they start feeding her and juicing her up with that stuff that first she was smiling and then she just felt like sick, it looked like. And they're just, again, power and control, just like the pills the dude was taking.
Wait, why are you leaving us here?
We need to come with you.
Continue on and live your truth. Do not hold fear in your heart.
Please, we don't want to die here.
You've had many bodies before this, and you'll continue to have more. You're immortal.
But we're exhausted.
We don't want to feel this anymore.
We must feel the physical pain of this world. Because the only way that we can truly learn is through experience.
We must feel the physical pain of this world because the only way we can learn is through experience. Such an interesting statement there. And, you know, we always say there's no growth without pain. Like if you want to grow, if you want your muscles to be bigger, if you want to become emotionally or mentally stronger, there's usually pain and suffering. It doesn't have to be horrible stuff, but for your muscles to get bigger and you lift weights, you have to lift more and more weights, which your muscles will then kind of be sore the next day or tired or hurt. And then you start to lift more weights and you get bigger and stronger because your muscles can lift. They grow, usually through pain. So it's the same thing with training. It's the same thing with finances, emotion, spirituality, all of it. Usually there's no growth without pain. And so we must feel the physical pain. And the experience in this world is what's helping us get to the other side. And so I believe in that, where we have to be able to go through the day-to-day of our experience, make the most out of each day, and realize sometimes it is painful. Sometimes it is hard. We want to get away, but that's why people cope a lot of times with drinking, drugs, other kind of coping skills, because they don't want to feel that way. But the important thing is, how can I feel this struggle, pain, and work through it? And usually that's through therapy, getting somebody who can help you make sense of it.
Oh no, I'm gonna be late for class.
Who cares at this point?
True.
I'm so exhausted.
Same.
Do you hear that?
I do. I think it's coming from over here.
Should we check it out?
Yeah.
Okay, count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hello. You all look ravishing.
Bewitching, even.
Whoa.
We should get to class. Okay, see you later. Bye.
Separate classes.
And comedy. Two sides of the same dramatic coin. And we are going to be exploring both in this play. Even the latecomers. All right, everyone. Please turn to your scripts, look to page 2, and find the roles to which you've been assigned.
Right, so about that. Is it possible to get assigned a different role? Maybe one that's not so domestic, like a film director or the president of the United
Harlot,
States?
perhaps?
Oh my gosh.
President? What a joke. Your kind are too soft and too sensitive to handle a man's job.
Having a larger capacity to feel and express emotion are one of the many qualities that make us superior to your kind.
Man, she just put him in his place. Love this. This is more like high school. It's almost like they're transitioning through different grades or different years as the movie goes on. But he was trying to put her down, you know, a man's job, or you're not capable, or you're not that type. And she's like, I'm a lot stronger than you and a lot more capable than you because I can feel, because I can express, because I can be my true self. And she's owning that. It's the identity the woman who came in and zapped those people and bunnies away had said, you know, you have to be your true self. I love it.
Everyone's so soft, everyone's so sensitive. Do I offend you? You're hanging on my sentences. You could keep your costume and you could keep your mask. I'ma take a bow so you can kiss my ass. I never signed up for your drama, up for your drama, up for your drama club. I never signed up for your drama, up for your drama club.
Isn't that somehow she was like calling them out, standing up, not going to tolerate this. Teacher does see the power and control. I'm going to bring in the people to now control you and take you away.
To feed you lines that you have to memorize. You always hide behind your Wizard of Oz disguise. Do you even have a brain? You're sticking to a page. You're faking all your pain, yet you're bleeding on a stage. I never signed up for your drama, up for your drama, up for your drama club. I never signed up for your drama, up for your drama club. I never signed up for your drama club. For your drama club. I never signed up for your drama, up for your drama, up for your drama club. I never signed
The only one that's uncomfortable there is her best friend. All the rest have this kind of fake weird smile on.
up for your drama, up for your drama, up for your drama club. I don't wanna be an actress, living by a script. Who cares about practice? I don't give a shit. You're overanalyzing every word I say. There's a whole world out there. You're living a play. Fuck your auditorium. I think it's pretty boring. And I never signed up for your drama, up for your drama, up for your drama club. I never signed up for your drama, up for your drama club.
It's really something that she lays out life very clearly there. Full of drama, and school's full of drama, and high school's full of drama, and you make this out to be this big thing, and we're playing these roles, you're playing these roles, and she did it so well on stage. You're playing these roles acting like it's real life, but it's not. I'm living in real life. I don't want to be a part of the drama club. I don't want to be a part of the drama at high school. I don't want to be a part of talking about people, putting people down, judging people. And she's up on stage acting like they act in this pretend life. So cool.
I never signed up for your drama club. For your drama club. I never signed up for your drama, up for your drama, up for your drama club. I never signed up for your drama, up for your drama, up for your drama club.
Man, bro.
You're being brainwashed.
What is this? What is she doing? Go get her. Go on.
Can't you see what's happening? Open your fucking eyes. Get off of me. Get off. Wake up.
Never signed up.
Maybe she made them wake up by just whoosh, that spell. You're being brainwashed into thinking that this matters, into thinking that you need to judge, into thinking that you need to act a certain way or present a certain way. That's so social media thing for me. It's like everybody has to put this image out there. It's not really their real self day to day. It's the self they want the world to see. And she's trying to scream that out to the world. Quit being so pretend and fake.
Never
Man, she turned them quickly around against the head guy, through the bunny rabbits, on top of everybody in a full ambush. She turned them around to her side to say, let's look at who's to blame here. They're turning us against each other by creating this system, and we're buying into it. We need to team together and not let them control us. There's the end of part 2, Drama Club. Wasn't that interesting? I thought it was like The Walking Dead for a little bit there, where they were just going to eat him alive, but it basically just pulled the limbs all apart off this guy. So he's toast at this point, which is probably a good thing in this world. But I wonder where it's going to go next. Like, are these students going to come together? Are these students going to be like in a group in unity, working together, loving each other, having a great... Man, I can't wait to see this. I love seeing movies like this that shed light on mental health, the reality of life the way it is in school, especially. She does a great job with this all the way through school, kindergarten all the way to 12th. How groups, cliques, judgment, criticism, how we get alienated, how power and control of a school system or teachers, and I love teachers, but I don't like people who lose the individuality of students and people, and to create unity and love and us sticking up for each other and supporting each other. So I can't wait to see what part 3 has to offer. Leave me your comments. Let me know what you think, because this isn't real therapy. This is just Tom watching an awesome movie of Melanie Martinez. And I can't wait to see what's next. But leave me your comments. Let me know what you think, what I need to know about it. And remember, mental health does matter. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.